everyone, so today's video is gonna be a bunch of products that I think really add value to my collection. So I went through my entire collection and I picked out products that just stood out to me and that I really think are worth the money. And I do have some drugstore and then also some more high-end products. So the first product we have is from Colourpop. This is their Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer, and Colourpop's Pretty Fresh line in general I really enjoy. I also have another product here from it, but this I just really like for my dry skin because I feel like it really gives that hydration that I need, and I really like these kind of hydrating primers, and I also like that it has hyaluronic acid to really get in that skincare benefit as well. And the lid of this did break, so the packaging isn't the most durable, and obviously it's not the most expensive product. Colourpop is pretty inexpensive, so I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but they could have just made the lid a bit more sturdy because this is literally like falling apart and all cracked. The other product we have from their Pretty Fresh line is the Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and this is one of the only tinted moisturizers in my collection, but I do really love this. It gives a good amount of coverage. You can definitely sheer out, but you can also build it up, which I like. So this is a really good everyday go-to tinted moisturizer kind of product, and I also really like that this has hyaluronic acid as well because I do have dry skin. The next product we have here is from Cover FX, so a more high-end brand. This is their Monochromatic Blush Duo in the shade Mojave Mauve, and this is just a really pretty pink tone, and the reason I really like this, and I think it is worth it for the price, I think these are about $38, but I did get this off Poshmark, pretty much brand new, so I would really recommend looking on the Poshmark app if you're looking for a product like this but you don't want to pay full price, or just wait until there's a sale at Sephora or something. But I really like that it has a matte side and then it also has the shimmery side, so no matter what look you're going for, if you want a little bit more of a matte look or if you want a really glowy, pretty summery look, you can get both of those out of this. This is a really convenient product because like if I was going away on a trip or something, I would just bring this with me instead of having to bring like a more matte blush and then like a more shimmery, glowy blush. So I do really like this, and the formula is really beautiful on these as well. And it does also come with a mirror, which is nice, so if you're traveling or something, you still have a mirror to use. And this I think would be really sturdy during traveling because it's a nice sturdy packaging, and I don't think these will shatter or break. I also have another blush that's actually a more affordable brand, and this is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm. So this is like a cream blush, and it's in the shade Cinnamon. I also have another shade, but this is just my favorite one, and I do want to get like all the other shades in this, but this is my favorite like cream blush formula. I haven't tried many, but I do really enjoy this. It's just really easy to apply with your fingers, and it's a great everyday go-to product, and it's also really inexpensive. So if you're looking to try out a liquid blush, I would really recommend this because I think they also have like 5 or 6 shades, so you can pick whichever one works best for you. And I do also really like Flower Beauty, and I do want to get a lot more from their brand, but this is just one of my favorite products from them. Next, I have some little eyeshadow trios from Kaja. These are their Beauty Bento trios. I don't know exactly what they're called because it doesn't say on here, but I have these shades Rosewater, and then I also have Toasted Caramel. So Toasted Caramel is more of like neutral and goldish shades. Rosewater is more pinky, and I know they also have like a more warm toned orange one. So these are the most beautiful glittery lid toppers, and I'm gonna swatch them for you, but I don't know if you'll even be able to see just how beautiful they are, but they're super glittery and they're just perfect lid toppers for like an everyday one and done look. And that is if you like glitter, because I really enjoy glitter, so I'll just pop this on the lid and then be done with my eyeshadow. So I do really love these, and they give a really intense, they look wet on the lid basically. And these, I do also really enjoy the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, but these are like even more intense than those. So I would really recommend these. These little trios are $21, so they're not too expensive, but you are only getting 3 little eyeshadows, but these will last you forever. So I would really recommend these if you enjoy those kind of really intense lid topper shades. So I have a drugstore product from NYX. This is their soft matte lip creams, and this one is in the shade San Diego, but I have like 7 other shades in this, and I really love this formula. If you don't really like liquid lipsticks because they make your lips really dry and dehydrated, I would really recommend these because they're literally a soft matte lip cream, like exactly what it says. When you apply them to the lips, they feel almost like nothing. It's like you're putting clouds on your lips or something, and they're really soft and smooth, and they don't dry down to like suck the life out of your lips, but they still dry down matte. And when I wear these, I really feel like I don't have anything on my lips. And I also really like these because you can sheer them out and get a really pretty just sheer wash of color, or you can also build them up to get intense pigment. So these are really good versatile products, and they're also super inexpensive. So I would really recommend these if you haven't found a liquid lipstick formula that you enjoy but you still like that matte lip look. I also have a more high-end lip product. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy, and this is my favorite shade out of the ones I have. I also really like hot chocolate, but I got the little 5 set of little samples, so I really would recommend that. I don't know if it's still available, but these are the most beautiful glosses. If you like a super glossy look to your lips, I would really recommend these, and they also smell really good. And I also love the applicator. It's just a really big doe foot applicator, and they feel so nice and smooth on your lips. It almost feels like, I don't know, and they also don't dry out your lips, and they feel almost hydrating. So I do really love these. These are probably my favorite gloss formula, and I wasn't expecting to love these as much as I do. But I would recommend these if you're looking for a really glossy lip gloss. Like, I will put these on and then like glance in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, like my lips look so glossy, and I just love the way this makes my lips look. Now we're moving on to a couple of eye products. So this is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. This is in the shade Bronze Metal, and I have a couple different shades in this, but this is a super pretty like one and done eyeshadow look. You could get a really bronzy look with this if you just put it all over your lid, and you don't really have to blend them out very much. Like, I just blend it out with my finger a tiny bit and I'm good to go as just like a one and done eyeshadow look. So if you don't really like doing eyeshadow and you just want something really simple and quick, this I think would be really good. And these also stay on forever. They don't crease, and they're, well, it's what it says, it's no budge shadow stick. So they really don't budge at all, and they do last a really, really long time on the lids. I once put this on and then, well, I had it on all day, and then I took a shower and it still didn't come off. So I would really recommend these if you're looking for an easy, everyday, just like one and done eyeshadow look. Now I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes. The first one is the ABH Jackie Aina palette, and this is beautiful packaging, but this is what it looks like. And I find that this palette is so versatile. I can get like so many different looks out of this. You can get an everyday glam look with just some of these like warm tones and then some of these neutral shimmers, but you can also get a really intense colorful look with like some of these pinks and purples and this like green right here. So I think this is like the most versatile palette in my collection, or one of the most, and it's versatile, but it's not like huge. Like the James Charles palette is obviously versatile because it has what, like over 30 shades in it, but this is small and compact while also being versatile. So I do really enjoy this, and I find that I can get pretty much any look I want out of this. So I would really recommend this if you enjoy more neutral everyday looks, but you also want to play with color a little bit. And then the last product is also an eyeshadow palette. This is the Violet Voss and Laura Lee palette, and I don't think this is still available, but really just Violet Voss shadows in general are beautiful. And I also have the Holy Grail palette. I haven't used that one as much as this one, that's why I included this. But Violet Voss shadows are super easy to blend, and I love their metallic formula is super metallic, and their mattes just blend seamlessly, so their formula is really beautiful. So if you're looking for a good everyday palette, like a staple everyday palette, they have a Holy Grail palette, which is the same size as this, but it's all like neutral colors. So this I do really love. I feel like I pretty much have everything in here I need. And you can obviously do a lot of neutral looks with this, but it does also have some pops of color down here. So I find that this is also a versatile palette, but it's not too colorful. So maybe if you're, well, this palette isn't available anymore, so I kind of feel bad for mentioning it, but really this is one of my favorite palettes, and Violet Voss is some of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helped you in some way, either trying to decide on what products you want to buy or just giving you ideas. So thank you so much for watching. I do post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I'm thinking about sometimes throwing in a bonus video on Sundays, but that's just a thing. If I film an extra video for the week, then I might just throw it in there. So sometimes I do post 4 times a week. So if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified every time I post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.